Yeah, it was cheap. Welcome to Expedition Astro, and guess what? I got me a cheap ass drone. Yeah, it was cheap. Two, by the way. Now, what I bought here is a cheap ass drone. I call it a cheap ass drone, and it works pretty well. It actually does. I mean, control is pretty good. It's just a cheap ass drone. I saw the ad on YouTube, and I was like, hey, if the military can have one, why can't I? Well, I got two of them for 138 bucks. And it flies very well. It tracks very well. I'm not sure of all the features on this thing. I'm still learning it. But it's a cheap ass drone, and I mean cheap. And I flew it in the garage. I've been flying it around in my garage at my shop. And I've been having a good time with it. Messing around, learning how to stabilize it and getting it, you know. And when you're flying, I flew it through the door of my office right there into the office and landed right. Now, I didn't land it on the box, but I did land it on the countertop. But that is a cheap ass drone, and I mean cheap. And it's hit the ground a couple of times, and it's still there. I've had these before, and they break up, and you just got to get new parts and all this. This thing fell out the sky. I guess the battery died on it. It just dropped to the floor straight, boom, boom, and it's still there, not broken. Props are still good. It actually, like I said, it tracks very well. On the ad, it says military grade, or the military was building it for the military $500 drones or a $5,000 drone, and they got the patent, so they ended up making these cheap ass drones. Yes, this cheap ass drone is made in China, but for the money, you can't beat it if you're just playing around. You want to take a quick shot up from your campsite or something like that. But this is a cheap ass drone. Maybe I should demonstrate the flight, but I'm using my iPad, not my camera, to take this video. And, you know, I'm by myself, so I can't do it, hold the, you know, and try to fly this thing. But it's pretty nice. I mean, for 138 bucks, I got two of them. And it was on sale, so get yours. A cheap ass drone. Now I'm gonna try to demonstrate this cheap ass drone. So stay tuned. Hold on. Let me get it set. Now it is a cheap ass drone, so don't, you know, be laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me with my cheap ass drone. Okay, we got liftoff. We're gonna have liftoff here in a second in my cheap ass drone. Here we go. And don't laugh at me. This is a cheap ass drone. Whoa, about to crash into the camera. Whoa. It's looking at you. Oh, it does have a camera on it. I'm dodging a cheap ass. I gotta land this bad boy. It's out of control because I took the battery out to recalibrate it. Whoa! Whoa! Watch out for the cheap ass drone. Whoa. Whoa. Almost died there, y'all. Get yourself one. It's a cheap ass drone. Cheap ass drone. Yeah, it was cheap. Two, by the way.